I'm like, give me time, I'll be just fine. You thought I was worth leaving behind? You're out of your mind. I'll come back better than ever, no matter the weather. Greater than I've ever been, that's my new endeavor. Woo! I work hard till the sweat coming off my chin. On par with the greatest that have ever done it. I'm new, coming back better than before. But don't look at me, cause you closed the door. So watch out and fear me now. I can get real mean if you sell me out. I can get real green, got me hulking now. I don't forget those things, don't hear me loud. I focus.
Let's begin.
Hi guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. We actually had some friends come in from out of state and they stayed for 4 days, so I wasn't able to get this out when I wanted to. So hopefully you haven't seen it, but if you have, you got a good laugh just like I did, I'm sure. In this video, Jason is attempting to do his drag persona. But then later he made a community post saying that he was no longer going to be doing his drag persona because in the video he says Shani doesn't like it. And we all know Shani controls everything. So either way, it's still so funny. And I just wanted to say, if you do enjoy my content, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like and possibly subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. So I'm not going to keep you waiting any longer. Let's get into the shit show.
All right, how you doing? You know, I ask you how you're doing.
I would almost bet he's either drunk or high. Jason already looks bad, and this is just my opinion, but he is so creepy to me. There's just something about, and I'm not trying to be mean, but the way he looks, it just really creeps me out. But then the way he acts on top of it, it's like nightmare fuel to me. But to sit there and pull his shirt down and he truly believes he's pretty.
I don't want to have no shirt on, you know, like looking all.
The context was Playboy, and at that point, it was way
No! God, please, no! No!
more James Bond than Darth Vader. It was,
Sorry,
he was somebody that.
I'm distracted by myself.
There you go.
Jason, I wish you could see yourself through most of our eyes because you would find yourself just as repulsive as the rest of us do.
Lots of girlfriends. He eventually.
Anyway, I can't fool anyone. I have an Adam's apple. No, I'm kidding. How's everybody doing? I have to. Sorry.
Someone's very wealthy, they're like, gosh, and they like to use
There we
that.
go. You know, I really hated these headphones when Shani first got them, you know, and then I accidentally kind of hit them a little bit too hard on the coffee table. And I broke this one. But this one still works. And I've been using these because Shani has new ones.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I wonder how she got new ones. Is it the money that you beg for food, saying you have no food in the house, but then when you get the money, you buy junk you don't need? And you even did a community post the other day talking about how everyone in Pennsylvania, they lied to you, go get your food stamps. So obviously you're still getting food stamps. And I've always wondered, do you get it as a couple? Or do you lie and say you're roommates so you each get your own?
And actually, it's really comfortable in my ear now. What the fuck was the deal? I shaved, you know. I'm starting to look like my face clean shaved. Like with this super long hair, I don't know. I think I like the way I look better with no facial hair at all. None. It's like, am I starting to like to look more, even more female than male? Maybe.
I think I just figured it out. I'm gonna pop a picture here. This is why Jason creeps me out. Because he reminds me of Zelda. That is who you look like to me. Holy shit.
No, I just think I like looking this way.
Have you looked in a mirror recently?
I don't feel like I need a pussy, you know? Definitely not. Zero. I don't need a pussy. I like my penis, you know? Because it's not an embarrassing size, you know?
All I'm gonna say is I am one of the unfortunate ones that saw Shani and Jason's corn video. I was sent one a long time ago, and I'm not gonna lie, I briefly watched it, and it is burned into my brain. If you've never seen it, consider yourself lucky. But I will tell you, Jason, in so many videos, you have to constantly try to tell everyone, oh, I'm 6 inches, I'm 7 inches, I'm 8 inches. The only reason you have to constantly keep saying that is because you know damn well that you're not. We have eyes for those of us that, like I said, unfortunately saw it. And being you brought it up again, you are lucky if you're 4 inches erect. So just stop. If those of us out there would have never seen the video, then you could go on and tell all of the lies that you want. But we have. And like I said, we have eyes. If you're that uncomfortable with it, then stop bringing it up. Because you know the baby carrot thing is out there. And you know why it's out there, Jason. So just be happy with your little peepee and stop talking about it. Because believe me, nobody cares.
If I had Epstein dick, you know, Epstein's penis, this is according to one of the victims, you know, Epstein's penis was the size of a small Bic lighter. And that's like, holy crap, that's real. You know, that's, that, oh my God, like, you know, that's pretty bad.
Well, there you go, little buddy. You shouldn't feel bad. There's somebody else out there who's built just like you.
But I told Shani my theory on guys that like to do that with younger girls, illegally younger girls, minors. My theory was is that they're hung like, you know, there's nothing there.
Two things. Who sits around and talks about the reason why men would want to be with little girls? What is wrong with you that you would make that a topic of conversation? And secondly, has it ever crossed your mind that if the boys happen to see these videos, what they're thinking when they see you act like this? What do you think goes through their head, Jason? This creepy little dude who sits there and wants to call himself their dad is acting like a fucking weirdo. Do you think this is the man, quote unquote, they would want to look up to? I have no problem with men who do drag shows. I've actually been to a couple of them with my best friend. But you have never been in a drag show, nor are you a drag queen. You're just a whole different little creature all by yourself.
If Revelina were to look at it, she'd go, oh, I'm sorry. You know? I still haven't come up with my drag name. So could somebody email me and just give me a drag name?
If you ever do happen to see my video, you'll see on my thumbnail. I already gave you one. Your little P.
If it's acceptable to me, I'll take it. I mean, if it's hurtful or mean, I mean, obviously, I mean, even if I like it, I might use it anyway. Even if it is mean, maybe I will use it. I like being pretty.
I've always wondered about Jason. I have a very, very strong suspicion he is attracted to men, but he just doesn't want to say it because he always loves to talk about hot women. And I know all guys do. Well, most. But he overdoes it to where I feel he's trying to convince us that he's attracted to women. But yet he's always calling himself pretty. He always does his little poses. I really believe he is attracted to men. And hey, if that's what you like, then do you. But why not just be yourself, Jason? Get rid of the beast and get yourself a guy. Maybe then you'll be happy. Just saying.
I'd rather be pretty. Anyway, if you listen to the Nixon tapes, oh, he cursed, you know. I can't say the words this day and age that he was saying, you know, like about homosexuals. I can't say the word on here. It's horrible. It's not okay. To slander people just based on this shit, it's gross. And that's why I'm for, like, not saying these words that are hateful. Like, why?
There's so much of this video I had to cut out because he was talking about Epstein files and Trump and normal, boring Jason bullshit. This I had to leave in because we all know what word he's talking about. And he didn't quite say that, Jason, but you did call William a fairy. And that's in one of my other videos where you can clearly hear him say it in the background. So what is the difference, Jason? So don't act like you're any better.
Don't say shit that's like, you don't want to be called something that you don't like. You know? You wouldn't like to be, you wouldn't like someone calling you something that would make you feel bad about yourself. You know? So why would you do it to someone else?
Yes, Jason. Why would you do it to someone else? Someone that you claim to love. Someone that you call your son. Why would you say things like that, Jason? And all you lolcows, you're all hypocrites.
As bad as you feel about yourself, and I you know, most people have insecurities and shit. You know? I was horribly insecure. Oh my God. I was a mess. You know, because I was a heavy kid in high school. Being heavy in high school, just don't do it. That's bad for your health anyway, being too heavy. And it's bad for your health too, starving yourself and being too skinny, so.
What did he say?
That's interesting you feel that way. Have you told Shani how you feel? Or in your eyes, is she not super morbidly obese? You're going to preach to others about being overweight as your girlfriend is around 600 pounds. Okay.
You want to eat just enough that you have enough, and then you can survive and live and thrive, you know? We want to thrive around here. I'll put this up like this, like this. Okay, we do the move. Ready? Trump would say, here comes the weave. Here comes the weave. Oh. There we go. See?
I have to say what I'm thinking. I am who I am, and I'm not for everybody. I understand that. But he is such a weirdo. Like I said, I don't know if he's drunk or he's high, but seriously, something is broken in you. And of course, that's what Shani does to everyone. But you've been with her longer than any other guy she's been with. And you are fucked up. You can't see it. And she certainly doesn't care. But something has broken in your brain. And you need to get some help. Just my opinion. Take it for what it's worth.
That's cute as shit, isn't it? I don't know if I want to review a video tonight. My stomach hurts. And no, it's not from lack of food. I saw somebody on the video, the one video, they're like, well, Reb, you said you got your food stamps, so why do you say you're hungry? I don't really recall. Oh, yeah, you took the comment the wrong way.
No, they did not. You're the one that posted this on your community page. And you were alluding to the fact that you got your food stamps. That's why they said what they said.
Of what I said, I wasn't saying that I was hungry. I was saying that, I had just had, like, some friggin' Thai food, and I felt blessed by God.
So fucking unbelievable. He posted, I think it was a day prior to this, how they're hungry and they need food. And the very next day posted that comment, I just showed you about the food stamps. But then someone still gives them money and they order takeout. Anybody new to these people, if you have a heart and you feel sorry for them, don't. If you give them your money, they are going to buy cigarettes, Delta 9 or Delta 8, whatever they buy, which is like weed, alcohol, and they're going to order takeout. They don't care about you. They want your money. So if you're watching them, please do a little research and you will see just how evil they truly are.
To have some Thai food, like you didn't hear that, did you? And I had some dumplings. No. What was it? I got Thai sausage, which I never had before. And on the side caddy on the fucking delivery container, they had like peanuts. Yeah, it was peanuts. And lemongrass on the side caddy. I thought that was really neat. I never saw that. I had never had Thai sausage before, and it was cheap. It was one of the cheaper appetizers. So I tried it. The only other thing I got was a side salad, a Thai side salad, but they gave us an extra side salad.
So someone sends you a donation and you order takeout. But not only that, you have to order up to a certain amount, usually like $25 for them to deliver. Then there's a delivery fee and hopefully you're tipping. So that not costing very much sausage and salad. Oh, and we can't forget the free salad. Just like Chantal. Oh, I got a free burger. Oh, I got a free this. Or Amber Lynn always getting something free or not getting the right thing. I guarantee someone did not send you money to get takeout. You said you wanted food. You should have gotten groceries. But you live day to day. You don't think about the week or the following weeks. When are you going to finally decide to be a man and get a job, Jason? How long do you think this is going to go on where people are going to keep buying you food and weed and alcohol and cigarettes? This isn't forever, and your donations are dwindling.
And I know why they did, because we tell everybody that in our DoorDash description, we tell everybody, we do mukbangs sometimes, so what's up? And sometimes they give you extra shit, which is neat, and that's really cool,
You have absolutely no remorse for all the things that you've done. You sit on here all the time asking for everyone else's money because you refuse to get a job when you're more than capable of getting one. You both truly are despicable.
Because they'll give you extra shit and stuff like that, And if you like having drinks, they might give you a free drink at the bar or whatever the fucking shit is, You buy a girl a drink,
How did we go from takeout to going to a bar and getting a free drink? And are you going in there with your little green cat ears and your little makeup looking pretty? And all the boys just want to buy you a drink? Shut up, Jason.
Nick Fuentes will buy you a drink. He would. He would. Kanye too, probably. I did my eyes pretty. Why, yeah. I did them good today. I did.
Gee, I wonder who told you that. Was it Big Big? Like I said earlier, I've been to drag shows. We had a good time, they were entertaining. But this? You're sitting in your uncle's house, not even looking at the camera. I don't know who the fuck you're talking to. You're just a creepy little guy.
I don't know, ladies out there, you might want to be very careful that if you hear a guy say like, "Oh yeah, I'm a pervert," admit just straight up, "I'm a perv." You should maybe consider not dating him. You definitely don't want to marry him, okay? But I know how it is, girls. If you want to have a little fun for the night, right?
Do you now? So how many guys have you been with, Jason?
The girl's got to come every now and then. Jesus. Every now and then at least. And sometimes you don't feel like yourself.
Disgusting!
You would think that for someone who's been on YouTube as long as you and Big Big have, that you know the requirements for posting a video. You have a couple of things you have to check in the very first page. And the first one is made for children or not made for children. You have to check one of those two. And I just looked at your video and it is not checked for not made for children. And no, I'm not saying that children don't find channels made specifically for adults. But you, as a content creator, as you like to call yourself, you have a responsibility to also try to prevent that. And you didn't do that. You know you're ban evading. You've already lost a channel not that long ago again. And you know damn well you're going to lose this one because so many people keep reporting you. If you know you're going to do shit like this, and this is a video, not a live stream, change it to not made for children.
Am I too fucking honest for you guys?
Ugh. What's that?
No, you're just too fucking creepy for us guys.
I'd look at the girls and just be like, wow, wow, look at that, wow, like, whatever. Mesmerized and hypnotized by hotness. Just, you girls are, wow. So, for me to be able to do this and kind of look like one of those chicks that I thought was hot.
You know, they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You definitely need to have your eyes checked.
I don't know what it is. It's weird. It is weird. But it's in me, so whatever. I don't give a shit. Baby's gotta eat, you know? Holy shit. That's true. I mean, if you're in a famine, right? And you're a hot girl, you're gonna be alright, probably. Because you just gotta go and do your thing. You know? You gotta do your thing. I would. Yeah, I would if I had to, you know?
Oh, I know you would. How many times have you sent your little pee-pee pictures to other women? And I believe 1,000,000%, if you weren't in fear of being abused, you would physically cheat. If there was a woman or a man who found you attractive, I believe with every fiber of my being that you would. I used to believe you loved Shani, but after watching you guys for so many years, I don't think there's any love between either of you. And I certainly don't think Shani ever loved you. And you definitely have no respect for each other at all. I think you're both just a convenience for each other. You're comfortable. But as far as love goes, there's no love, in my opinion.
You know, I would do what I have to do. But partnership, you know, both parties need to agree that things are okay. And if one says no, then it's no, you know. Would I start chat your bait and do stuff like that? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Because I don't see it as sin at all. It's just a career, and you can do something like that for a career. And I'm not fucking nothing. I'm just being sexy on camera and, you know, flirting with the camera and shit, and that's it. I don't see anything wrong with that at all.
Jason, there is nothing sexy. Oh, even saying that word in the same sentence as your name. There's nothing attractive about you at all. Nothing, inside or out. And you say you don't find anything wrong with it, just like you didn't find anything wrong with sending your little pee-pee pictures to other women. You thought that was okay. You sit there and call yourself a man of God, even want people to call you Reverend. But you and Shani have done corn videos, and now you're talking about this app. How much is too much? And how far are you willing to go?
But if one don't like it, then you just don't do it because you don't want problems in your relationship, you know. So that's that. And it's all good, and I love life, man. I need help, you know.
You got that right.
I need a leg up on life.
A leg up on life? Are you fucking kidding me? You had $750,000 and you opened your doors and allowed that beast into your life, and within a matter of a few years, you pissed it away. If you don't want to better yourself, get a job, and have your own place, that's on you. You want to sit there and call yourself a man. No real man would allow another man to take care of his girlfriend. Have you ever thought about that, Jason? All the bills are paid by your uncle. The house you're living in is your uncle's. The food you get is from the government or from you begging online. You do nothing to take care of the so-called beast you love. Everyone else does. Yes, it was easy to buy big anything she wanted when you had free money, money you didn't have to work for, but for you to actually go out and earn the money yourself, you did it for 2 weeks. 2 weeks out of 40 some years. So to say that you've ever actually taken care of anybody, you never have. You don't know what it's like to work 40 or 50 hours a week to support your family. And chances are you probably never will. You are always going to be a grifter and a beggar. That's who you are now. Because it's too hard for you to go out and have a job like everyone else has to do. But you sit there and keep calling yourself a man. You're the only one that sees yourself that way.
And it can be very difficult once you tripped to get back up. But, people get confused about things, and then they start thinking, well, it's kind of weird. Are you feeling some kind of internal crisis about yourself or something? And no, like, believe me, it's just fucking performative. It's fun. It's just like in England. It's an England thing. It's an Albion thing. The cross-dressing shit. And for me, it's that I've never felt that way. The dress femme or whatever. Never, ever.
I truly believe that over the last couple of years, your true self is coming out. And I believe in my heart of hearts that you are attracted to men. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's who you like, that's who you like, but be yourself. You've always seemed very feminine to me, other than you have a deep voice. Like I said earlier, get rid of big and get yourself a man.
But it's like, I don't know, part of it is growing your hair out so long. For me, like, my face has always been sort of, femmy. I'm more the femme look than masculine fucking male.
That's what I'm saying.
And some chicks are really into that. Some chicks love a femmy dude. And some chicks think it's gross. Long hair on a man, ew, that's gross. Some chicks feel that way, and that's fucking great. That's what makes the world go around. Because if all chicks liked one type of looking guy, well, that would be boring. And if vice versa, same vice versa, it'd be a boring world. This is why there's somebody out there for everybody.
Ain't that the truth?
That's true. I really do believe that. Unless you're so mentally ill that you can't be with someone.
Oh, little gremlin, you need to take a long, hard look in the mirror.
Which is of course that's possible too. That it's just like your affect, the way you are in the day during the day is so like triggering and annoying that you just gotta be alone. And honestly, like, that's how I feel about myself. Like, I should be alone because a lot my behaviors can be. I mean, like, I can get psychotic. You guys have seen some shit on live streams that was really scary.
My opinion on Jason is I feel like a lot of times when he was acting out, as he calls it, I think a lot of it was for show. I know I've said it a few times, and before I even did, I got my husband's permission, but my husband is bipolar, and I've seen the ups and downs of bipolar for the last 36 years. But the difference between Jason and my husband, Well, there's a big difference in many things, but my husband's on medication and he goes to therapy once a week. But Jason likes to put on a show, and I truly believe that.
You remember that thing in Colville, you know, and like I did the GUN hands to Shanny, you know, and I'm like, I'll fucking kill her. Wow. I didn't mean it at all. Not even a bit. But when you are bipolar, man, wow. You don't know unless you have it. That's the truth, you know, and I'm not excusing anything. I'm just saying.
That is exactly what you're doing. You're trying to make it to where you don't have to take accountability for anything you do because it's the bipolar. And with Shani, it's the BPD. You all have something you blame it on other than yourselves. You know how many millions of people have bipolar and they don't act like you do, Jason? Or if they do have moments where they do have a manic episode, they don't blame the bipolar. If you truly have bipolar and it wasn't diagnosed by Dr. Shani, you say you're on medication, but you also need to be in therapy. But your biggest thing is you need to learn to take accountability like a big boy when you fuck up.
I know that there's so many like weird things that lead you into weirder and then like evil shit when it comes to fetishes and sex stuff, you know. I talked quite a bit about like, you know, the drag thing. Because I don't know, like, is there a distinction between cross-dressing and drag? I don't think there is. I think that's the same thing, right? But drag is performative. That's what I'm interested in, because I'm not, like, literally interested in dressing female. No. Like, that's not what this is.
Shame, shame, Revelina. A real lady shouldn't lie. You know you like dressing up like a woman. You even blew a kiss and licked your lips at the end. Don't be afraid. Let your inner woman shine.
It's performative. It's like, oh, if I want to go to a party, sure, I'd probably dress up like this. Why not? You know? If I went to a concert, yeah, why not? There's something different to do, you know? But for my everyday life, like, no. People gotta love each other. We really do. We have to love each other because there's too many evil forces that are afoot.
You got that right. And I can name 2 of them just off the top of my head.
There's too much evil. Because you could be next to saintly status of like fucking Mother Teresa or something. And you could fuck up still. You're still gonna fuck up. Yeah.
Get some help.
So yeah, this was like a random thing. The world's too messed up to not love. There's a lot of messed up shit. So choose to be part of the solution in this very big problem world that we got right now. Choose to be a part of the solution. And what does that entail?
Go get a job, you broke asshole!
Love people. Just love people, man.
Choose to be part of the solution. That is rich coming from you. How are you helping your community, your neighbors? You sit on your asses 24/7. You don't do a damn thing. You beg for everything you have. How are you the solution, Jason? You just dig that hole deeper and deeper every time you open your mouth. Anyway, I thank you so very much for watching. And again, I wanted to get this out earlier, but like I said, we had friends come in from out of state and we hadn't seen them in so long, so they stayed for 4 days and we had such a wonderful time. So I hope you enjoyed this. I see Shani deleted all the videos she had on her channel, but that's okay. I have them. So I'm working on them, trying to get them out as quickly as I can. But again, thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.